In today's video, this product has me pretty excited. Guys, today we are going to have so much fun. If you love Printify, if you love items that you can print your very own inspired designs on, that you can then go put in your Etsy shop to sell, well then this is the video for you. You are in the right spot. Printify sent me a big old box of goodies and we're going to go through here. We're going to take a look at these items. We're going to look at the quality of these items. We're going to take a look at what the pricing would be, what your cost after shipping would be to put these items in your shop. And spoiler alert, we're going to do 7 of them. The 5th one is my very tippy top favorite. And I have something very interesting to share with you about this particular product. And the 4th one, we're actually going to get to taste. Any guesses what that product might be? All right, let's get started. First up is this beach towel. Now, I actually have listed a couple of beach towels in my very own shop. Let's see. Wow, all right, so this is huge. There are 2 sizes. They wrote cha-ching on it. Printify wrote cha-ching on it. Okay, so you can see it's huge. Yeah, it's soft. This side is very soft, and this side is like your typical beach towel that you'd get. This side is softer than your typical beach towel, I'd say. This side, it feels like your typical beach towel. It is quite big. So the colors that they did are green, like a light green and a dark green. It covers the entire, like from edge to edge. It covers the entire space. All right, let's jump on. I'll show you what this looks like on Printify, how much it costs us to fulfill these on Printify. I will say I only listed this once in my shop. I sell primarily shirts. It made sense to put a design that I was selling and selling really well. It made sense to put it on a couple of more items, which I did. This one got a bunch of views, and then I did not double down on that though, which means, do more towels. If I'm getting views on towels, why not put more towels in my shop in that niche? I didn't because I do primarily shirts, and that's where I'm just comfortable listing there. So I think there's a lot of, being that I only put one listing in my shop for this, and I did get views on it, quite a few views. I don't remember how many right away, but being that I did get a bunch of views, I would say that this is a very worthy product of putting in your shop just from that little bit of experience. All right, let's jump on Printify and see what the prices are like. So this is actually the beach towel by their print provider Spoke Custom Products. There are 2 sizes available. I'm going to go with pricing for the larger size since that's what they sent us and that's what you just saw. I did order myself a sample when I started selling them in my shop, or when I put that first listing up in my shop. I ordered the smaller towel. I can't show it to you because it has my design on it, but it was also large. Like, it wasn't crazy large like this one, but it was a nice big beach towel that I could lay on completely at the beach and not be on any sand. So the big one is 36 by 72. And if you are not using premium, your price to fulfill that would be $27.75, your production cost. With premium, it would be $20.75. So a savings of $7 there. Either way, it's going to cost you $8.39 to ship it, which brings your total cost without premium to $36.14 and to $29.14 if you do have premium. So I will leave a link to Printify down below if you would like to sign up with them. You can use that link if you like, or you could just Google them. I personally signed up pretty much right away. I think I listed, and then the very first sale I got that I fulfilled through Printify, I just went ahead and signed up for premium right then, because as you could see, just with that beach towel, it's a savings of $7. Like some of their items, it's a hefty savings. And just in case you don't already know, you can use them for completely free, but that pricing I gave you, the more expensive pricing, is the pricing that you'll receive. And if you sign up for premium, it's something like, I think, right under $30 a month. And then you are going to get all of that special pricing. So really, if you make 3 or 4 sales a month, it pays for itself. And we're assuming here that you're going to be scaling your shop, especially coming into Q4. So something to consider adding on premium. One of the challenges I had when I went to go list this towel in my shop is getting a nice mock-up, because I wanted the mock-up to look like it was, you know, on the sand, or not just like a rectangle, an unnatural rectangle on like a white background. I did not think that that was going to sell my stuff. So when I first did this, I went right over to Printify to see what their mock-ups would be like. And I was pleasantly surprised. Take a look here, all of the cool mock-ups. You can print it and use these mock-ups in your shop. So for my shirts, I never use the print provider's mock-ups. I buy really beautiful ones off of Etsy. But with a product like this, it gets a little trickier. I used these, and I thought they came up really nice. Now, I went ahead and wanted to show you a design mocked up on their mock-ups. And one of them is like on a chair already draped, and one of them is on a white background, but it's got the wrinkles of the towel in it. The design I'm using here, if it looks familiar, then you're probably a friend of the other channel I work with some friends. It's called No Friend Left Behind. I'll leave it linked down below. We did a fun t-shirt challenge when we were in the Keys. We walked around Key West in t-shirts that we each designed to see which set of t-shirts would get the most votes. And so we made a really fun video about that, about us wearing group shirts out in the wild to see if people would react to them, which they certainly did. I'll leave that video linked down below, just in case you haven't seen it and you wanted to catch it. But that's where that fun Key West design came from. Next up is the Bella Canvas 3021 unisex pocket t-shirt by the print provider Swift POD, which is the print provider I usually use when I am printing up my t-shirts with SwiftPod or with Printify. So this is just a little fuzz that got on it, little Tucker hairs, my dog. So we've got our t-shirt. This is a black t-shirt, and they've got, I'm going to show you in a second on Printify. We'll jump on the computer. They've got printing that you could do above the pocket. It might be hard to see here. This is the pocket right here. And you can also print on top of the pocket. And then you also have a print space on the back of the t-shirt. No print space on the front of the t-shirt other than above the pocket and on top of the pocket. So pricing for this Bella Canvas, and it feels great. It's what you would expect from a Bella Canvas shirt, soft. The pricing for this, if you are not a premium member, you're going to pay $16.78 for production, for printing on the shirt, for the cost of that. With premium, you're going to pay $12.73. So almost a $4 savings there, a little over $4 savings. Either way, you're paying $4.75 to ship it. So altogether out the door, without premium, you're paying $21.53. With premium, you're paying $17.48. You can take a look here at the print areas. I'm showing you here the little dotted box for the pockets where it print. That's the print space above the pocket where the dotted box was, and here's the back of the shirt. And if you're anything like me, you might be wondering right now, ooh, I wonder if I can make it look like something's popping out of the pocket. So this example here where the raccoon's popping out of the pocket, I put a capybara, I think is what I put, a capybara or a squirrel, I'm not sure, it's one of those two animals that's there, to see if it would look like he was popping out of the pocket. But the print space doesn't quite go that deep inside the pocket, so just be aware of that. When you mock something like this up, make sure that you take a look at what it actually looks like. All I did here was drop something in Printify and then push it through so I could see, you know, what the mock-ups would look like, so I could see right where this would print. And that way you know how to mock these up when you're mocking them up on your beautiful mock-ups. So you'd want to leave a little space there. It's not going to look like it's popping right out of the pocket. And one more quick note for you. You can print in all 3 of those areas, but each print area that you add will cost you a bit more. And when you go in to drop your print files in each of those areas, I just tried it, you might think, oh, it's not saving, because when you go, like, let's say when you drop it on top of the pocket, when you go to drop the next image above the pocket, you no longer see this one. And then when you go to the back of the shirt and you drop that image, push everything through, you'll see the mock-ups, and the mock-ups will show all of the spots where you dropped an image. So just be aware of that so you don't get frustrated if you try that. And I did go ahead and grab the price to see what that would be. I played around with it a bit for you. If you do have premium and you put a design on all 3 of those spots, out the door after shipping, you're looking at $22.39. Third product is the bucket hat. Yellow's not really my color, I don't think, but actually kind of like it. It's kind of fun. It's got that material that feels like it would keep the rain, like rain resistant. And look at the product description. Maybe it is. It does. It feels rain resistant. So I could see myself wearing this when I'm like out on a boat day or a jet ski day to keep the sun out of my face. So this is the bucket hat AOP by their print provider FYBY. And the pricing on this one, without premium, it's $14.84 to fulfill. With premium, it's $10.92 to fulfill. So almost a $4 difference there. Either way, it's $5.29 to ship out your first item. I'm only going over the cost of shipping out your first item. On many of these products, if you're shipping a second one, like someone buys more than one in their order, it'll be less for the shipping for the second one, like $2 and change or something is pretty typical for a lot of these like shirts and hats. That brings us without premium to our total price of $20.13. With premium, $16.21. So this could be a fun item for the summer. A little late to be listing it now when I'm putting this video together. Printify sent this box to me earlier in the summer, but something to keep on our list for next summer. Fourth up is our Rock Creek Coffee Blend. Medium roast is what they sent me by their print provider Roastify. And Roastify had like 6 or 7 different coffee blends you could do. You could do coffee beans or you could do coffee grinds. I think I got the coffee grinds. So this is the container it came in. You get all of this green space here. You get to print on this. But I do like my coffee, so we're going to taste it. Let's go brew ourselves a pot real quick. So I just snipped this open, and I have to say it smells really good. But I do like coffee. Now, I would have loved for them to have sent me the beans. I have my bean grinder right here. I love to grind my own beans, but this will do for our taste test today. Okay, time for the taste test. But I do love coffee. I do, full disclosure, put a lot of cream in my coffee, so my taste test is with a lot of cream, but I think it's delicious. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. I already had like 3 cups of coffee earlier this morning. The things I do for product reviews. All right, so here are our pricing. With our coffee, we've got without premium, it's $18.75 to fulfill. With premium, it's $13.79 to fulfill. So it's like a $5 difference off the top of my head. And then we've got $7.99 either way for your shipping. So out the door, no premium, $26.74. With premium, $21.78. I thought you might want to take just a quick peek of what the print space looked like for this. You could see the nutrition labels there. And that little white box in the front is there that just has like the roast level and the region and brewing methods, a little bit of info about the coffee itself. And then the rest of it is really, you could print it. Like I just put a blue background. This does not look good. But just really quickly, I threw Tucker up here. I'm trying to make him sit on one of the panels of the coffee box so that when we put it through, you can actually see him and his little face, not wrapped around the box. But this was kind of, this could be really fun to print on, I think. So there he is, Tucker right there on the box. And yeah, I don't have this in my shop, but I think this is a really fun product. Number 5 was the one I told you in the beginning was my very favorite. And I do have something really neat to share with you, something that has me really wanting to add these to my shop. So this is the Sippin Glass, 16 ounces by their print provider, Kittl. So mine just says cha-ching on it. They just, wrote that up. It came with the lid already on it. And then it has this straw. It also came in this bubble wrap. Okay. So it came in the bubble wrap. The lid was already on it. We're going to open the straw. Okay, here's the straw. Okay, so in order to put this in, I need to take the lid off. All right, no problemo. We're going to put this through here. Yeah, that way it can't come out with that little ring around the straw there. Okay, all is good. And we pop it back on. All right, nice. Oh, I can't wait to use this. I wish I had like flowers or something pretty printed on it. Okay, but I got cha-ching on it. All right, bring on the cha-chings, right guys? So we've got our sipper glass. I really can't wait to use it. It's just so cute. I've been having my eye on these on Etsy as they've been popping in, meaning to play with this product and just haven't done it. So the pricing for this product, if you do not have premium, you are looking at $16.23 for fulfillment. And if you have premium, you're looking at $11.94 for fulfillment. Either way, you're looking at $6.99 for shipping. So that brings us to, without premium, $23.22. And with premium, it's going to be $18.93 out the door. So one of the reasons I was thinking of adding these to my stores because I know that they would sell really well with teachers. If you are looking for a resource to help you with the teacher niche, I'll leave one that I've created linked down below. I also have a general niche calendar resource that helps you throughout the year and a Q4 calendar resource that helps you prepare for Q4. And since I'm big into the teacher niche, I know that these would be a great addition. They make a great gift for a teacher. So let's take a look at something really interesting that I found. I think it's going to have you excited if you're anything like me. I'm throwing this teacher listing up here for you. The personalization on the zipper cups does really well. So just a really cute, simple design, the apple and the teacher's name there, and it's a bestseller. And there's a lot of these, especially as we go back to school. They're going to do well again at Christmas, and they're going to do well again for Teacher Appreciation. Those are all events that I remind you of on that calendar resource I mentioned earlier. Now, this is the thing I was really excited to share with you. This shop here, I'm going to just show you the stats on Everbee from this listing. I'll leave Everbee linked down below also. That's how I'm getting these stats. You could do some free searches on Everbee, and there's also a paid version of it that gives you more unlimited access. But this listing is only 4 months old, and it has sold 100 times. But this is the really cool thing I want to share with you about this. First of all, it's a personalized listing, so you can kind of see the top of the design there. I wanted to protect this shop, so I didn't want to show, their shop name or their item. This shop only started in 2024. They have a lot of personalized items. This item is also personalized with a name on it. They only have 30 items in their shop. They're all sipper glasses. They have almost 500 sales in their shop. This listing alone is responsible for 100 of those sales. And not only did they start in 2024, their first review, I think it was July 1st. So I'm filming this, might have been June 1st. I'm filming this early August. So the shop is maybe 3 months old, maybe. So that is crazy talk. If you're in POD, you know that only listing 30 items and getting traction is pretty phenomenal. So to have only 30 items listed and to have that many sales is pretty great. Now, I will also say this. Their designs are stellar. They are simple, but they are very nice looking and very on trend. All their mock-ups are very on trend. There's no, print provider mock-ups in their store. There's no super generic listings in their store. They are well-researched designs. Design is king. That's what's going to sell your products. But I just wanted to mention this because I thought that was awesome. And if you were thinking about adding the sipper cup to your shop, that might be a little piece of information that would be helpful in helping you know whether or not it's worth a stab. Sixth, we've got our tote bag. And here we are with our tote bag. They printed on it. This is what an entrepreneur looks like. They did it in yellow. It's a nice material. It feels like it'll hold up for a long time. It's black inside. It's got some nice straps, a nice length on the straps, so it would hang like right there. Now the tote bag is by their print provider MWW On Demand. You are looking with not having premium, it will cost you $13.47 for this printed product. With premium, it will cost you $10.21. Either way, shipping is going to cost you $5.98. So it's going to cost you, without premium, $19.45 and $16.10 if you do have premium. They do have 3 sizes, and I went ahead and did the medium size, 16 by 16. I think this is probably the larger size, which I think was 18 by 18. So there were 3 sizes, and which is great because then you can offer in your shop all 3 sizes, and on the front end, your shop will show the cheapest one. So that kind of is more enticing for a customer. So if you do want to do this, or any of the, like the towels, all the things we suggested, make sure you do one of those smaller sizes that's less expensive, because that's going to make your listing more enticing for the customer to click on, which would be great for the overall ranking of your listing. All right, we've got one more, last but not least. Real quick before I pull that last item out for you, it's a fun one. I am going to invite you to go down and boop the like button if you did enjoy this content and appreciated my putting this together for you. And if you'd like to see me pop up in your feed a little more often, I'll also invite you to go down and give that subscribe button a little hug. Our last item is the unisex distressed cap by their print provider, Diona Te. All right, so we've got, the print space is here. I'll show you a little picture of where the print space is. It's not embroidered. It's printed. It's got this distressed look here and a little bit of distressing on the side seam. It's got this kind of closure in the back. Okay, a little more distressing here. And super cute. I think mine is the nickel. So they had a couple of different colors, and there was like 7 or 8 colors available. I'm pretty sure there was an olive and nickel. I think this one was nickel, which I really like it. I think it's cute. So what is your pricing looking like on this? Without premium, you're looking at $14.84 to fulfill this hat. With premium, you're looking at $10.92. Either way, you're looking at $4.89 as your shipping cost. So that's out the door without premium, $19.73. Out the door with premium, $15.81. Guys, I hope you found this super helpful. Maybe you have an idea for a new product that you'd like to try in your shop. I'm going to invite you to go down into the comments. Let me know which product is your favorite, or if you've tried any of these products, what do you have to say about them? What are customers saying about them? Do you have any advice for us? I did mention a moment ago that design is king. If you need help making sure that you are making the kinds of designs that people actually want to purchase, then this video is the one you need to watch next. But of course, not until after that tip from Tucker. Tucker, take it away.